y'all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Happy New Year's Day. Don't forget, it is 2026. So any bad energy you have, let's leave that behind in 2025. I know it's cliche, but we are going to have an amazing year. All right, let's get into it. Leon Thomas is going to be joining us today. We actually interviewed him last year, and he's up for 6 Grammy Awards at this ceremony this year, including Album of the Year for Mutt. So talk about somebody who really just went hard in 2025. His album came out in 2024. The deluxe came out in 2025. And he definitely has made quite the name for himself. And then Godfrey. And truth be told, Godfrey is the first person who ever guest hosted on Way Up with Angela Yee when we first launched. But he's also got a new special that just came out on December 24th. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. But of course, he got to come through here to talk about everything he has going on. So we're going to flash back to that as well. And when we come back, let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's Way Up.
We gon' light the block up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and you know what time it is. It's time to shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. Vivian, who would you like to shine a light on?
I wanted to shine a light on my mom. Her name is Dee. She lives in Florida right now. She has 5 kids, 13 grandkids, and my mother, she is just like a rock in this family. She's always going out of her way to make sure everybody else is good. So I want to give my mom her flowers while she's still here to smell them and let her know that we love her and we appreciate her.
That's beautiful. I know she loved having this big family, too.
Yeah, it's kind of hard that she moved back to Florida, though, but listen, the love doesn't change.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. Shout out to her.
Thanks. Have a great day, guys.
You too. That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150 if you couldn't get through. And don't forget, Leon Thomas is going to be joining us. 6 Grammy Award nominations for this year's Grammys. And Godfrey will be joining us later as well. He's got a new special that's out right now. It came out on December 24th. Rebel with a Cause. It's Way Up.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.
We about to do this.
One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee.
You're Way Up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm with my guy, B-Dot.
Yep.
Oh, and just a kid from Brooklyn, Leon Thomas is here.
Yo, what's up? What's up? How y'all feeling?
Name in R&B, man.
First of all, let's just talk about your tiny desk before we even do anything else. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. It was a really tough one for me. I mean, 2 days after that, I had to go to my grandfather's funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So even like preparing for it, it was definitely just a lot of emotions. You know, he's always been one of my biggest champions, and you know, I was definitely feeling his energy with me that day for sure.
What about the reception of this album, Mutt?
It's been a pleasure, man. You know, being signed to a major label, that sophomore album could be a make or break, you know. I ain't trying to be on anybody's shelf, so I was really putting my heart and soul into that, trying to make sure we could really get my touring business up and running and you know, really touch the people. But I'm just glad it really resonated.
To me, it's like a testament to good music. It's almost like a word of mouth album. Like, did you hear the Leon Thomas album?
Yeah.
And the problem is sometimes people want to like kind of like they hate when other people discover. You know what I'm saying? Because Mutt was like your first Billboard Hot 100 song.
Exactly, yeah.
And so, but that song, I mean, it really, really went. And that made people go back and check out like the old discography. But some people that's been on it for a minute feel like, oh, now you're all up on
gatekeeping, man, trying to gatekeep the vibe. But I'm just thankful for everybody who's been, you know, tapping in and really doing a lot of content around it too. I'm seeing on TikTok and Instagram, people are using it, you know, for reels and everything else, man. It's dope to see the growth of it all.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys who are dogs and mutts, you know?
You know. Oh, man, you know, it's just art. It's just art.
Right now, Brooklyn's own Leon Thomas is in the building. Now, listen, you're a child star also.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that things turned out the way they did. I feel like child stars also have this like...
it's like a dark cloud.
Yeah, it could be tough though, you know, because not having the childhood that everybody else had. What was your childhood like?
My childhood was really awesome. Shout out to my mom. You know, once we moved to LA, you know, she was definitely my protector. She always made sure she was just like locked in, and you know, when it came to business, really helped me out. And having my mom and even my belief in God, I think has really helped me roll through, you know, the peaks and valleys of this whole thing. Because I mean, it hasn't been all just amazing for me when it comes to this industry, but I think it's really a testament to me being able to, you know, get up when I fall down.
Leon Thomas is here. Y'all know he got that deluxe album of Mutt. When we come back, we have more with Leon Thomas. It's Way Up.
Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go. Yeah.
You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angie's gonna say.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy B-Dot is here. And we are talking to Leon Thomas. Now, I want to ask you about this album too, Mutt, because I saw you also said this is a period of time where you feel like maybe you're not ready to be settled down. And
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure that part out. My schedule is pretty hectic right now, but I definitely want to find love at some point. I think that's really important. You know,
is that so? You would say your relationship, your last one, ended probably because you were too focused.
Yeah, it was a mixture of that. I mean, we both were artists, and you know, it was just a lot going on. For me, I always want to let somebody be their best self, and I felt like at a certain point, I don't know, she was kind of relying on what I had going on, and I wanted her to definitely flow and build her own thing because she's so talented as an artist, and I never wanted her to look back like 6 or 7 years, you know, and be like, you never really put me on or did anything to help. And I felt like maybe if we both focused on our, you know,
it's probably
goals.
hard to date another artist.
It's tough.
You know, just because it is like, what's that separation at home of work and
like
personal
work
life?
and
And like, should we be doing things for each other? Or should, you know,
exactly. You want to kind of like, you know, turn that side off and just focus on kicking it at the house, you know? So, yeah, it's definitely very tough. Yeah.
Is Answer Your Phone inspired by that?
I was going to say that's what you're getting to.
You know what? Shout out to Diane Warren. She wrote that record, but I resonated with it because, yeah, there was times where it felt like that.
I love that song. It feels like old school begging kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I love when men beg on songs.
Shout out to Jeff Giddy.
I do.
We never would have had Answer Your Phone on the album if I didn't do a meeting with Jeff Giddy. He was like, a whole R&B album, no begging song. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So I found one and, you know, cut it, and it really sounded dope. So shout out to Diane Warren.
Right now, Brooklyn's own Leon Thomas is in the building. And why did you say a deluxe album instead of saying, let me put out a, you know, standalone project, EP? You know, people just do music all different ways. Yeah. I don't know if there's a business decision behind that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some, there's definitely some business decisions behind that. The album came out too late to be recognized for any nominations for like Grammys and stuff, you know.
Right. So because it definitely would have.
Yeah. I mean, so we're definitely trying to, you know, make sure we continue to breathe life into the project to at least give it its fair shot. And I feel like a deluxe is going to be a great way for us to do that.
I appreciate you so much for coming through. I was really excited.
I'm a big fan. Thank you for taking the time.
Well, thank you so much, and it's a pleasure having somebody as talented as you are up on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
That was Leon Thomas. Shout out to him. Make sure you check out the full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. And we got the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, my guy Godfrey is going to be joining us. It's Way Up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with the award-winning advice-giving New Mano.
Right.
And it's time for Ask Yee. We got Omar on the line. What's up, Omar?
Yeah, so I'm having an issue with my wife, with our kids transitioning out into the world. I have two of them, a boy and a girl, and they're one's 24 and the other one is 22. And they're not transitioning the way that I feel they should be at this stage in their life.
Put them out the house.
Right, yeah. And my wife's like, you know, the economy's rough, you know, times are hard, you know, and she doesn't want them to boomerang back. But I mean, at what point do you say, you know, enough's enough and let them fly?
22 and 24 is not that crazy, though. Did they go to school? Like, what's the plan?
They're working, but their jobs aren't consistent. They have a hard time with maintaining employment and taking accountability for their shortcomings and not growing in the fields that they're trying to pursue.
So you want them to be more responsible. And I will say, I moved out, like, I went to college and never came back. And my parents were not playing with me. That was a little bit of tough love.
It was a different time
I do think now. I mean, you're how old is your son, Mano?
22.
22.
He's still home.
And he's still home. Do you want him to get out?
You know,
no, he doesn't. No.
It kills me because even now when I see my son go open up the refrigerator, it aggravates me.
Oh my God!
No, the thing is this though. I want to be able to hold him down as long as possible. I don't want to hold him back, but at the same time, if he needs the support, then you know you got to do it. But I get it, though. You want to see them go out and flourish, though. I understand what you're saying.
But does it border the line of enabling? What is that line?
I do. It is. You know, the economy is really messed up for everybody right now. And so I would be more patient, but maybe you need to give them more responsibilities while they're staying in the house.
They kind of cherry pick on what they want to be responsible of paying, you know?
Well, you need to set some rules with that then. I think that, you have to say, okay, you guys are staying here. Here's what the rules are. Because at the same time, you want them to be able to save to move out, but you also want them to know you don't want to be mad when your son opened the fridge, because if he's contributing to the money that's paying for the groceries, it's a different story. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if he's also buying groceries. So what you need to do is establish some rules as far as what they're going to be responsible for while they're living in the home. That could also be beneficial for you guys taking care of household expenses.
Right, definitely.
You know?
Okay.
And then I think financial literacy and education is not always something that we learn. Make sure that they're on a budget to save a certain amount of money so they know when they hit this mark, it's time for them to look for a place. Because sometimes it's not easy also figuring out, how do I budget, how do I save? And these are all responsibilities that you can be helping them learn, but also having them contribute.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys' insight, and I'll tell me and my wife we'll talk some more about it, and maybe go at it a little differently. You know. So I appreciate your time today, and you guys take care.
All right, you too. That was Ask Yee, 800-292-5150, or go on that iHeartRadio app. Click that microphone and ask your question that way. And when we come back, Godfrey is here. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
And I'm back. We're about to do this.
One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee.
You're Way Up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and my good friend Godfrey is here.
Yo!
Hey.
What up?
Listen, first of all,
I'm from the genesis of this whole thing.
I love the fact that they booked you, and I looked at the calendar and I said, oh, Godfrey's coming.
I thought it was weird, and I sat in your green room. I was angry.
I was like, why is Godfrey in the green room?
I'm like, I want to just walk in and bother you. I'm like, I just want to walk in and interrupt.
I know, but then I was like, Godfrey's gotten real Hollywood, so it's cool.
No, really? Shut up.
And, that Club Shay Shay interview, what was so funny was that I was like, he's imitating him, but does...
He knows, yeah. See, people think that I was imitating Shannon Sharp unbeknownst to him. First of all, you know how big Shannon Sharp is? I'm not going to clown him if he does. He said, hey, Godfrey, I want you to do me, and you want to interview me as me. And I said, all right. And we planned it. It wasn't like, let me clown Shannon Sharp.
It just was such a regular conversation.
But it was the way they did it. It was great.
So the way it looked was like you were talking to him like him, but he wasn't reacting.
You know how big, boy?
I know you. I'm glad this happened
before.
Do
they know how big Shannon Sharp is? They talk all that smack, but when you see him, you're like, oh, hey, Shannon, I was just joking. It was joke. It was Right now, Godfrey is here with us. That's my guy. He really helped me kick off Way Up with Yee. Isn't it crazy how fast the tides turn and they can turn back? Because I feel like with Shannon Sharp, all that drama happened. Then I feel like we kind of forgot about it that fast. Well, because it was bogus and... it's not like the person was underage. It was just somebody trying to get a bag. And I think it's great that he's joking on himself. And I told Jan, I said, man, make fun of yourself, man. What are you going to do? What else are you going to do?
Right. Well, I think, the thing for him was also people feel like he had this big deal on the table, $100 million.
No, yeah, I know. And he probably, but here's the thing.
And then he ended up postponing the tour. Like, I shouldn't do this right now.
I think he's going to be just fine. He's great at what he does. Mm-hmm. His show is amazing. And my thing is, it almost seems like Zion, the ball player.
Zion Williamson.
All of a sudden, this girl's coming out. Really? Because it's always like somebody with a lot of dough. He got me.
But you know what it is? That's what we hear about, right?
Listen, I don't want that to happen to anyone.
About the celebrities.
Okay.
Because I also, at the same time, know that there's a lot of women who things have happened to that are quiet about it. And
that's the truth.
That will never speak about it.
So
I don't know.
And it ruins it for them. When it's constantly, you're like, are you sure? And then they end up lying. It's just weird because everybody's trying to get a bag. So then you go, wow, what is this about? You understand where I'm coming from?
I mean, it's hard because even with the whole Cassie thing, no one believed her till the video came out of her getting beat up in the hallway. Everybody, that video came out, they were like, oh, damn, this really happened. Because sometimes we can put people in a certain, and I don't mean you idolizing anybody, but sometimes people can idolize someone to the point where they don't believe that person could have done something like this. So we don't know who did what. And so we don't know what's true. We don't know what's not true. So I never liked, because even if somebody gets found not guilty or guilty, those things could also be wrong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's
so.
what's really risky about women coming forward to say anything, because it's really hard to prove.
We just stop interacting with each other.
Godfrey is here, and we got so much more with him when we come back. He's got stories for days. I could just sit back and not say a damn word. We got more Godfrey. It's way up.
Listen, yeah.
It's what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Godfrey is here with us today. Comedian Godfrey. Do you ever use AI for anything too?
No.
I'm going to test something out right now.
I knew you would.
What? I just want to see.
A joke? Like a joke?
I want to see what joke should Godfrey tell. I'm going to ask ChatGPT.
Oh, no.
I'm just curious.
Okay.
All right, here's what it says. What if Donald Trump was a Nigerian uncle? He'd be like, believe me, I am the best uncle. I have the best goats. Nobody raised goats better than me.
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
I have the best goats ever. My goats are the best. Biden didn't have good goats, now did he? My goats are fantastic. This is a great show, Angie.
If Denzel Washington gave a TED Talk on dating apps.
Oh, that's kind of. Oh, you're doing. Oh, because they're like. Oh,
yes, aggregate. It's These are your impersonations.
Oh, look at that. Look at
Swipe
that.
left, my man. You got to be precise. You got to be deliberate. You can't just swipe on everybody.
Is that what you're doing, huh? You got to swipe left. If she don't like you, what do you do? Huh? What are we gonna do? We're gonna swipe. We're gonna swipe left, swipe right.
Oh, I want you to talk about the New York City subway experience.
Okay. All right.
People doing TikTok therapy. That's cute.
TikTok.
What? That's a cute.
That's cute. Godfrey, that's a cute one. How about that? That's so cute. So cute. What if ChatGPT was Angela Yee? What kind of questions should she ask? No, I would.
This is so random.
It's
though.
kind
This
of
is
random,
funny
but
to
it's
me.
like kind of like in the ballpark.
Do
though.
you use it at all?
No, I haven't.
It
Used
might be kind of funny for you to.
I should just try and use it. Nigerian
I've been
uncle.
playing around with it.
I want some fufu. What a great dish. It's such a great dish. Joe Biden couldn't have fufu, could he? No. His plantains are so bad.
Plantains.
His maduros, tostones. Too bad we're shipping all the Latinos out. No more tostones.
Oh my gosh, I can't take it.
Too bad! Angela Yee all the way up, because you might go down if you're not careful. Angela Yee's going all the way down. The devil and Angela Yee.
I'm using that. That's going to be the drop for the show.
Angela Yee going all the way down.
I am loving this. Well, we miss having you up here. You really did kick off Way Up with Angela Yee with me from the very beginning.
No one could say anything. I'm first. I'm the originator. There's only one Highlander. The original. Are you entertained or what? I'm the original whether you like it or not. The genesis of everything. Like in the Bible.
It is you.
It is me, chapter 1.
It's him.
Angela Yee and Godfrey.
It's Way Up, guys.
All the way up.
That was Godfrey, and make sure you check out his podcast, And Godfrey We Trust, but also check out Rebel with a Cause. That was released on December 24th. That's actually his 5th stand-up special throughout his career. And when we come back, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Happy New Year, guys. You know, we always say this is a time for us to have new beginnings. This year is going to be my year. This is the year to start all over. This is the year to lay down the groundwork. Any bad energy, leave that behind. And I mean all of those things this year. And don't forget, it's 2026. Let's start it off right. Good energy. This is your show, so you have the last word.
I want to shine the light on my daughter, Tanasia. She is 18. She's my rock. And today she is about to get sworn into the Navy. So I want to shine a light on my daughter. Ty, I love you.
Going way up with Angela Yee.